Can you hear it? It's the sound of children playing, and they're playing with abandon, as if they don't have a care in the world. It's the sound of strength, of kids who are growing strong physically, mentally, and spiritually. Pretty amazing considering that these African children are orphans who not long ago were calling out for help and hope, and local churches like yours answered. Every school day in the Central African Republic, Hand-in-Hand Orphan Schools, in partnership with their sister churches in North America, are blessing as many as 50 orphans with real help, food, education, medical help, moral support, and in a word, hope. Come along with us for a tour of your schools with Barb Wooler.
Welcome to the Central African Republic. It was a pleasure to have Pastor Gary with us last November, at which time we visited 2 of your hand-in-hand schools. We had 2 visits to your school at Sakpa, where we sat in on Teacher Ortens's classes, played with the children at recess, and returned home each time with a truck full of fresh produce from their garden. Then on Sunday, Pastor Gaston invited Pastor Gary to preach, which was a real highlight for all. We also traveled up country and camped at Bossembele, where we visited your hand-in-hand school there. We were so impressed with Teacher Gerard and your 50 students and how they're learning. You've already heard Pastor Gary's report on these 2 schools, but we didn't have time to get up to your 3rd school at Bossangoa Center 2 Grace Brethren Church. But hand-in-hand coordinator Emmanuel Boyete did get there, and these are the photos and videos he wanted you to have of his time. The pastor, Pastor Ephraim, sent you this note. It says, "We, your brethren at the Bossangoa Grace Brethren Church, want to take this opportunity to thank you for your help and partnership in this great work we have undertaken together, the work of caring for orphans and educating them. May the God of grace be with you all, and many thanks again for your collaboration in this endeavor." In March, Teacher Jonas, as well as Gerard and Hortense, attended a teacher training seminar on early childhood development. They were so thankful for the teaching materials they received at that time. As you can see, your help this year is really making a difference every day for a lot of orphan kids in Africa.
So now you see and hear the difference you and your sister church in the Central African Republic are making for orphans. This isn't just the sound of kids thriving. It's the sound of God's people, Americans and Africans, working together to make a difference every day for needy kids. A difference for eternity. A difference for life. A difference for the Central African Republic as these kids become doctors, teachers, godly moms, godly dads, mayors of their towns, lawyers, honest merchants, farmers, taxi drivers, masons, seamstresses, pastors, electricians,